Okay, thanks for joining, folks. Today we're going to be doing 1,000 gram vapor treatment. There's two parts to this. So we're going to be pouring water into our bucket. This is part A, and we'll be opening up the package here in a second. We'll show you how this is done. So here's part A. So there's a part A and there's a part B to our TAV system. We like to break it up before we put it into the water, and then we're going to stir it. Now, this happens to be a home with severe smoke smell from cigarette smoking. Previous owners smoked for years, painted the house before they sold it, and the smoke smell came back. So we're going to get rid of that odor for these folks. Now, in the basement, there's a musty smell. It's an unfinished basement and has a musty smell. So we're going to be dealing with the basement also. This is a 3,500 square foot property. We're going to be using 7 of these buckets, 7 systems. So we're going to stir part A and get it mixed up really well. And that usually takes 30 seconds, 45 seconds. It depends on how long. So now it doesn't matter what the odor is, folks. It doesn't matter if it's pet odors. It doesn't matter if it's musty odors, if it's skunk odors. We can get rid of any odor there is. It doesn't matter. This happens to be cigarette in this house. So I'm getting a close-up so you can see I'm stirring this bucket. Like I said, it could take a minute or two to mix up part A. So you can see I have a full face respirator on with vapor cartridges. I have my suit on. I have my gloves on. Now this is not dangerous once it's completed the process at all. It's a completely green product. There's nothing to worry about. It's just the concentration we're going to be using to get rid of the odor is a high concentration. So I don't want to be breathing that. And no one's in the house except me and one of my employees right here that's videotaping me, and he has his respirator on and suit. Okay, part B. So now we're going to mix up part B. And I always use 2 separate buckets. I like mixing that way. I guess we're able to mix it a lot better when we mix them separate. And this is just from trial and error from a few years doing this, right? We've just learned better ways. Now, look, I wrote down here at the bottom that smaller areas such as automobiles, campers, boats, hotel rooms, we're going to use a lot less gram. This is a 1,000-gram system. Right here, we're going to be using 7 of these systems in a 3,500 square foot house. In an automobile, we might only use a 100-gram system. And so automobiles, RVs, it doesn't matter. We can get rid of odor in anything. Okay, right here I'm circling the efficiency system. By introducing air to the system, you'll see in a minute when I turn it up. Oh, there's my Canon strap. I guess it got in the way. By introducing air, this used to take like 60 hours to completely exhaust itself. We can now do this in 9 hours with the air. And these are specially made for us. They have seals on them so they don't corrode or break down. Okay, I'm going to mix part A again real quick. And then I'm going to be adding part B to part A, and I'm going to be turning it on. All those years of being a chef paid off. I'm pretty good at stirring. So listen, so here we go. We're going to mix this together. I'm going to give you a close-up. Look, 27 years being in the business. I've used ozone machines. I've used everything. Nothing works like this. If you look on the side of the bucket, you can see the yellow a little bit. It's already starting to vaporize. And this vapor is 0.124 nanometers in size. So it's extremely tiny, and it gets into every nook and cranny. And you can see that in the background, in the beginning, we have cabinets opened. We opened everything up so it penetrates everything. We want to make sure we get rid of the odor in everything. Okay, in a minute, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, so this happens to be another property, and it's a fourplex that we're doing. And you can see In about an hour, it will fill a room with vapor and it doesn't miss anything. And this vapor deodorizes any odor you can imagine. It doesn't matter what it is. We can get rid of that odor. We guarantee it. And if we don't get rid of the odor, we'll do it again. If not, you don't pay. And we mean that. There's nothing like this in all the years that I've done this. I've never seen anything work so well as our TAV system. There you go. You can see the outside. You can see the vapor inside. It fills every cavity. Thank you so much for watching. Give us a call. We're eager to talk to you and help you with your odor project, allergen project, whatever it might be. Thank you.